What's up everybody, and thank you for joining me for another video. My name is Whack4863, but you can call me Whack. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to get your hands on the Iron Sledge. Now, many of you may be already familiar with the sledgehammers in Valheim. The Stag Breaker is the first sledge that you can get. The nice thing about the sledge is it does an area of effect for damage, so you don't have to be right up on an enemy. You can stand back and just whack the ground and make just a ton of damage. Now, as you can see, it does also do damage to structures, so you do have to keep that in mind and be mindful of where you're using this sledge. Now, if you're not subscribed, I encourage you to click that subscribe button, click that bell so you get notified when I upload another tip, trick, guide, or gameplay video, and I do have more Valheim videos coming soon. And the really nice thing about the sledges is that they both have a lot of blunt power, and everything seems to be affected greatly by blunt power. So you can see the Stag Breaker stats there. Here's the Iron Sledge stats. It's quite a bit higher. The blunt power is 55 and the knockback is 200. That makes for a big difference and a big change in how much damage you're doing. Now, the area of effect on these sledgehammers appears to be the same. I can't tell that there's much difference between the area of effect with the Stag Hammer and the area of effect with the Iron Hammer. The Iron Hammer obviously just being so much more powerful. So the first thing that you need to do in order to get the Iron Sledge is you need to find the trader. Now, the trader is randomly around the map in the Dark Forest. Once he's found, if you're playing on a server, he actually shows up on the map for anybody. So if you're playing on a server, you may not have to find him yourself. It may just be an icon on the map. But once you find him, what you want to do is purchase this Emir flesh. Now, you're going to need to purchase 4 Emir flesh in order to make the hammer. But when you purchase the Emir flesh, it is going to give you the recipe for the Iron Sledge. All right, so let's look at the recipe for the Iron Sledge. Now, this stuff is a bit later game. It is a little bit harder to get, but what you're going to need is the 10 ancient bark, 30 iron, 4 Emir flesh, and 1 elite Draugr trophy. So once you have all that, you'll be able to make the Iron Sledge. Now, my recommendation for getting the elite Draugr trophy is just to find an area where there are Draugr spawners and then just allow that spawner to continue to produce Draugrs for you. So this area that I'm in right now actually has about 5 different spawners in the area. I'm going to destroy the one that's in this building while I'm doing this video, but as you can see, there's an elite Draugr right there. That's what they look like, and you need that guy to drop a trophy. Now, they do not always drop trophies, so definitely keep the spawner active until you get an elite Draugr and then hope that he drops the trophy. Now, you really could end up finding a Draugr while you're harvesting the iron. So if you're not familiar with harvesting iron, you do have to find a dungeon in the swamp area, use the key that you got from the second boss, the Elder Boss, and you have to destroy these muddy scraps. So the muddy scraps will drop iron for you. It can also drop leather scraps and things like that. But while you're in this dungeon, also check out the chests that are in here because they can have iron as well. But there are a lot of different Draugr spawners in these dungeons as well, and if you just take your time and kill the Draugrs as they come out, then you might be able to get an elite Draugr to spawn while you're down here and get the trophy and really do it all in one trip. Lastly, I should mention, in order to get the ancient bark, you just need to chop down trees that are in the swamp area. So when you get to the swamp area, there are ancient trees, and when you chop those down, you get the ancient bark. Now, in the comment section below, I want to know, are you playing Valheim? And if you are, what are you enjoying about the game? What are you disliking about the game? Just your general thoughts and opinions on Valheim. The Whack moments in this video were sponsored by my legendary supporters. If you'd like to become a member, you can click the button below that says join. That'll give you all the details. And if you want to continue the fun, there's 2 videos on the screen. You can pick one of those to watch next. Please don't forget to whack the like button. And if you're new to the channel, I'd encourage you to click that subscribe button, click that bell so you get notified when I upload another video.